Today is 2025, February 27th. It is a Thursday at 8:25 p.m. And I wanted to talk about friends, lack of friends, and I guess friendships in general. For the last few months, I've been hanging out a lot with my girlfriend and her friends as well. And I love hanging out with them. I have a great time whenever we meet up. I I always feel boosted and filled with energy whenever I see them, and it's all good, right? Hanging out with a bunch of new friends that I met, including my girlfriend, just a group of them I met in November of last year, which is 4 months ago now. It's all good, except I realized that I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. If anything were to happen between me and my girlfriend, then it would be awkward for me to hang out with her friends, even though I like hanging out with them. So if anything were to happen with my girlfriend, not that I think anything will because it seems really promising so far, but you never know, right? If anything were to happen, I would not only lose my girlfriend, I would lose a whole friendship group. And I would be back to square one where I am alone at home, like almost every single day, not interacting with any friends. And maybe seeing one or two friends once every few months. That's the way it's been for years for me. And I realized that's not a good place to be in if... Okay, so having no friends can be fine, right? There can be a transition period where you're quite alone for the most part and you're not really interacting with many people just because you haven't found anyone that you really connect with and feel a reciprocative bond where you both want to contribute to the friendship and talk to each other more and see each other more. What I'm trying to get at is if you're trying to make friends but you don't have friends at the moment, that's fine. There's gonna be some difficult times to try and find someone that you like and you both like each other. But I'm at the point where I have some friends that I have to reach out to first, but if I reach out, they'll usually reciprocate back saying, if I say let's meet up or let's hop on a call, then they reciprocate back by answering the call or saying, yeah, I'm free on this day, so let's meet up. And I even realized like one of those friends could be a new gym friend. Like I've been hanging out with this gym friend occasionally. Let's call him M. And with M, I realized he's the kind of guy where I could call at any point and he'd be happy to answer the phone if he's free. And I was like, oh, this is a connection that I should nurture. This is a connection that I could foster. I enjoy our conversations and I could get to know this person even better. And I feel like there's possibility for good friendship there. So there's M, and then there are a couple older friends that I knew from a while ago that I reach out to occasionally, and what I'm saying is I need to nurture these friendships because I don't necessarily even need to make new friends. I just need to strengthen the friendships that I currently have, because 2 or even 1 is enough. two or one friendships, like two or one friends, you don't need a shitload of friends. Although if you have a shitload of friends, that's nice, and especially if you have a deep relationship with all of them, I think that's super rare. But just one close friendship where you can open up to each other and just hear each other's perspectives and give each other some feedback on a different way to look at things. I think that's really valuable, and I need to nurture that. I need to foster that. Is foster the right word? Anyways, so I was talking with M, the gym friend, and I was telling him this and my efforts that I should be mindful of these friendships and that I should put in more effort. And he said, well, it's actually wise of you that you've noticed that and you're trying to do something about it. That you've noticed your social situation and you're trying to correct something that, just in case anything gets worse, just as a safety net. And yeah, I didn't think of it as wise, but it's I thought it was interesting that he pointed it out, because I wasn't even aware that was, yeah, that's a good decision. It kind of confirmed to me that that is a good, a worthy effort of my time and effort. I don't think I'm the most articulate with words at this point, but so yeah, here's to, and not just that, but with friends within the city, it's great when you can hop on a call or even meet them in person, right? But just the other day, I talked to a new Japanese friend that I met through my Discord server from my YouTube channel. Let's call him H. And H and I hopped on a Discord call just last night. And I thought it was really cool. We vibed pretty well. Even though English is not his first language, we were able to communicate well enough in English. His English is really good for a Japanese person who's studied English by himself. It's really impressive. But even with a phone call like that, just over Discord chat, just voice chat, I was like, this is really cool. It's rejuvenating. It's feeding my soul. Something that you can't do by yourself, just watching your screen with just a bunch of screen time. That doesn't feed your soul and rejuvenate you. But even talking with a voice chat with someone halfway around the world, across the entire opposite side of the world, that can fulfill you and rejuvenate you, and fill you up so that you don't feel so drained or lonely or isolated or miserable. It kind of tops you up. And I realized I have some people where I could do that with, like some people that I already have, like with my friend Niels in Germany. We talk once a week. We met through YouTube, a YouTuber course, and also another YouTube friend, Lewis. We message each other pretty often, but I should be reaching out and saying, like, let's hop on a call sometime. Find a time when we can both talk and nurture those relationships, even if they are hours and hours flight away. So I'm rambling on and on, but I think it's super valuable to, if you already have some friendships where there is some connection, and all that's lacking is the effort to nurture them, then and the connection is strong enough that you can open up to each other, and the relationship is mutual enough that if one reaches out, the other responds, then it is totally worthwhile to put in the effort to reach out. Maybe even more so than putting in the effort to make new friends. So I'm not, and this was one of my goals, and written on my phone. I don't know if you can see because it'll be blurry, but one of my goals, goal number 3 is to meet people. That was a goal I set last year, several months ago. If you're curious, number 1 is make inspiring videos, number 2 is get jacked, number 3 is meet people, and number 4 is cook. So meet people is number 3. And I think that goal is going to shift. I think that goal sheet needs an update, because maybe I don't need to meet new people. Maybe I just need to foster old friendships or current new friendships that already exist. Maybe I don't need to meet more other people. I just have to keep reaching out to those who respond when I reach out to them. So it'll take conscious effort, but yeah, you and if you have no friends, that can be fine too, because you could be in a transition period until you find someone. But ultimately, I don't think having no friends is the best super long term. I think having even just one friend can make all the difference. I think it was my grandfather said, if you know you've succeeded in life if you have one true good friend. And so one friendship that is good and you foster growth in each other, and support each other, that's all you really need, just one. So for me at least, I'm gonna try and focus on reaching out more to my friends. And it's hard to do, honestly. Like, the default state for me is, I make videos, I go to the gym, I meet my girlfriend and her friends, and I just watch screen time, right? Whether it's YouTube or any other screen time, movie, show, TV, whatever. But that's my default state, and it's going to take effort to, within certain moments, reach out more to those friends. So yeah, let's be more mindful of reaching out to people. Yeah, let's be more mindful of it. To give you a bit of an update on other aspects of my life, I guess. My wrist is the worst it's been since I injured it a year ago, and it's been getting bad, and then better, and then bad, and then better, and I don't know what exactly I did. Maybe it was the stretching that my friend showed me. I did some wrist stretches, but it wasn't hurting immediately after. It's like a day or two after. It's 2 days after that, and maybe I just I use it unintentionally, and then now it's like kind of what's the chorida in Korean, which means it's like pins and needles and kind of a burning sensation. So it's the worst it's been since I injured it last year. So I can't lift anything. I didn't go to the gym. It's, I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is like cardio and anything that I'm not lifting anything, which was most of what I do at the gym, lifting. So I'm gonna have to take a break for now, unless I just go to the gym for Stairmaster or sprinting or something like that. So that is, I am kind of sad about that, but it is what it is. So I'll deal with it, and I'll try to, when it gets a bit better, I'll try a bit of stretching and a bit of strength training to strengthen the wrist. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to deal with this injury for the rest of my life, it seems. So, turning into my 30s, I guess I'm starting to deal with chronic problems, which I never had in my 20s, other than my bipolar disorder, which is a chronic problem. But I've got that handled with medication, so that's not an issue right now, or ever will be. So long as I stay on the injection medications. So, well, this video I wanted to say was, I was inspired by my own video journals. When I was looking through some old YouTube videos, found some privated videos that I filmed back in June of 2023. So it's been 1.5 years since I filmed those. And they were just for me. I was just talking and doing a talking exercise where I just I hit the record button and I record for 10 plus minutes. That's the exercise. And it was just to be a video journal for myself. The purpose of that exercise was to become better at speaking in front of the camera and becoming more comfortable in front of the camera, more confident. But what I found was that by just watching those video journals, it was so cool. It was really cool to see those video journals. And it was even different from my usual videos that I make on YouTube on a daily basis. There was something just more raw and more interesting for me to watch. And I was like, oh shit, I want to make more of those videos so that I can watch these videos in the future. So that's what inspired me to kind of do this in that format, just like a video journal. And I guess I have been doing that, but I don't know, those privated videos seemed even more interesting than my usual YouTube videos. So I was trying to emulate that in this video. So yeah, I hope this video is not a drag when I watch it back, and that I do enjoy my raw thoughts on just, I feel like I should just hit record whenever I can and just record whatever blurb stream of consciousness that comes into mind, because it was fascinating hearing whatever came into my mind at that time and whatever was swirling in my mind. It made me realize that I was in such a different mental state of what was preoccupying my mind, what was worrying me. And you can experience that with written journals too, but there was something extra cool about seeing my facial expressions and hearing how I was talking, and you can see my thoughts going on in real time as I was talking. So I think it is fantastic for anyone to record video journals of yourself and watch them at a later date. It's just really cool. So I think that's gonna be a separate video where I just say, You should make video journals because it is really cool. I think I should make that a separate video. It is so cool. So yeah, here's to more raw video journals. So I'll see you in the next one. 1% better every day, baby. Man, it is February 27th and it is snowing so much. And it'll snow even more tomorrow, so it's gonna snow like close to 10 centimeters. So it's gonna be snowy all week. Damn, I know the snow is a traffic hazard, but it is really pretty especially when you're cozy inside. Looks so nice. Oh, mochi muffin. Mommy's gone for 2 nights, almost 3 whole days. It's just you and meat and Tigger. Huh? I moved Muffin's litter box from here to here. He's checking it out. He's sniffing it to make sure it's the same one. Because this room will be used by my dad, so gotta make the bed. Let's clear the snow, Mochi. Let's clear the snow. Oh, a lot of it melted. Okay. Alrighty, cleared the driveway, but it's gonna get icy when it freezes below 0 tonight, so that's not good. Tea. 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 Tigger.